Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today we are going to be making some delicious, I mean delicious, if not the best, white chocolate macadamia nut cookies y'all have ever tasted. You have to. You have to give these a try, you guys, please. And drop me some comments and let me know what you think about them, because they are a delicious, delicious cookie. They're soft, they're chewy, they're everything you'd want in one of those cookies. I know they're a popular cookie, so that's why I wanted to make some up. I know they're popular around here. They won't last, but let's get started. I won't keep blabbering my mouth. All right, here I have in my bowl 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and well, actually, let's get our other stuff going here first. Had to switch that around there so y'all could see. Alright, first I'm going to get my butter and my sugars creamed. I'm going to go in with a cup of butter, which is 2 soft sticks of real butter. Now I would suggest you using real butter, because I'm going to be honest, I've never used anything in these cookies except for real butter, so I don't know what your end results would be with margarine or any other. So I would suggest using real butter here, because that's the recipe. That's what I use. All right, now I have in here a cup of brown sugar and a half a cup of white sugar. Now what I'm gonna do is cream this up. And I'll add a few eggs with it. Like I say in all my videos here, if you have your little handy dandy mixer, your KitchenAid, get it out. But I don't like using them. They're too bulky for me. I'd rather just get it mixed up by hand. But I'm going to get this creamed. Okay, I got that creamed. I creamed it maybe 30 seconds or so, just till it's a little bit fluffy, like so. You don't got to go overboard with it. And now to that, okay, I got to get my vanilla. Alright, and in here too, I added a tablespoon of canola oil. Because I remember making these one time and the dough looked a little bit too dry. Because I wanted a real soft, moist dough, so I added just a little bit of oil over top of the dough. And ever since, I've been putting in actually a capful of your canola oil. So that's how I've done it, so that's where it stuck. So put a tablespoon of some canola in there. And to this, I usually add just 2 caps of vanilla. And then I'll add 2 eggs. We'll get that mixed up, but if you like white chocolate macadamia cookies, I guarantee you, you're going to make these ones again. Not to brag, anything like that. It's just when you get a hold of a good cookie, you know, when it's got it all. It's got the texture, the thickness, you know, it's the sweetness. It's a good, really good cookie. Now I'm going to mix this up. Just until those eggs get incorporated. Just so you no longer see the eggs. Get it mixed up good. Now, you can by all means use your, let's see, 1 chunk of brown sugar I don't want in there. It's not. You can use your baking chips, but I found that the baking chips, you know how they tend to get a little bit hard after they bake up, and they kind of crumble. That's because there's palm oil in them. They don't have cocoa butter in them, so they don't melt as well as the white chocolate. So I get these. I got 2 packs of them. Now you can use your baking chips. There ain't nothing wrong with them, but if you'd rather have the more creamy white chocolate, this is what I use, 2 of them. You can even go for 3 if you want with these, but I just use 2 because they are expensive, but they make a better cookie, my opinion. Because these have the good, it has the good cocoa butter in it versus palm oil and the baking chips. Even the name brand, or the real good ones, it's not the real deal. They're baking chips. It has the palm oil. But anyway, let's get that out of the way, and we're gonna put, here's my 3 1/4 cups of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 tablespoons, 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This softens your proteins. You get a more tender cookie. And 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda. And this is all-purpose flour. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Get this mixed up. And once we get this all together, we're going to be chilling this dough for at least maybe 40-45 minutes, or an hour, even better, you know, if you're going to do the refrigerator. Or you could do the fast method, put it in the freezer for at least a ½ hour. But long as your dough is nice and firm, because that gives you a nice thick cookie. Because if you rush it, your end results are not going to be good. You're going to have a thin cookie, because that, you know, refrigerating it firms that butter up where you don't get a runny cookie. So don't skip it. Don't cheat. Don't rush it. Now I'm going to add in this mixed up flour that I just done. I'm going to add this all into my cream mixture. Just dump it in there. We're going to get this all mixed in. But I'll get this mixed in there. Alrighty, got that mixed up. Let me get this over here. Now, what I'm gonna do is chop up this chocolate, and I'll cut it as however, what size you want. But see, this should be yellowish. See there? That's from that cocoa butter. See how it's kind of, I don't know. I got horrible lighting, and I so need another camera, don't I? But it's like a yellowish tint, and that's because of that cocoa butter, those cocoa solids that are in there. Versus that palm oil, kernel oil that's in the baking chips. So it comes in little squares. And I'll just cut it down the middle here. Just break it apart. And then what you can do is just come down there. And then I'll just break these little ones apart. And then go maybe a little bit smaller. Chop them all up together. But I'm going to get these all separated and get them chopped up a little bit. Alright, I got my chocolate pieces all chopped up there. I don't know, it's probably a cup and a half, cup and a quarter, something like that. But they're 4-ounce boxes. I'm not sure if I told you, but I'm only using 2. Like I said, you can use 3 if you want. But I'm using 2. Okay. And we're just gonna mix this in. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see what's going on here. I drizzle that all over that dough. Some good cookies. And like I say in my other cookies, anything with a lot of brown sugar in it, which these do, they're going to be way better tomorrow. Way better tomorrow. I always use more brown sugar in my cookies. You can come out, Curtis. I got my son over here and his, you guys want to say hi?
Yes, sir. What?
You want to say hi? I'm going to flash the camera on him.
Donna.
There you go, Mark. But anyway, there's the dough. And I'm going to add in 1 cup, which is 2 packs of these. You may even find them in the jar. Actually, the ones in the jar are really good. They're actually from Hawaii. But these are good, and they're I think these ones are like $2 a pack, I'm pretty sure, but they're 1/2 cup packs, so 1 cup. I bought 2 of them. And toast them just until you see the well, not see, but you could smell the oils. You want to just barely, because if I say toast, I don't want y'all to brown them, just so you smell the oils releasing. You don't even have to, but I like to because it's more flavor. You're just going to toast them until you smell those oils releasing. And make sure your chocolate is pretty firm, maybe even refrigerated, because you don't, because like I said, it's got the cocoa solids in here, and you don't want that to start smashing all up in your dough. You want that to stay, you know, firm. But this is going to get mixed up. I was so tempted. I kept picking at those macadamia nuts earlier. They're so good. Okay, that's mixed up. And you can save like little pieces of the white chocolate for after a while. Like if you want to decorate it, put some white chocolate pieces in it. But I don't like to do that at the end because then it takes forever for that white chocolate to set, and you can't stack the cookie. So, but I'm going to get that. I probably am going to cheat. I'm going to stick it in the freezer. But that's okay. For at least half hour, 45 minutes, and get that dough nice and firm. Alright, y'all. Let me move that out a little bit there. Whoop. Now, I chilled that maybe 40-45 minutes, just until it's nice and chilled. Now, I don't use the little scooper deal here because it's too small. I'll have to be digging it out of there. I mean, if you're going to make that size, that's fine if you want to dig it out. I just go with my handy dandy tablespoon. And I make little, you're going to do about a tablespoon and a half. Pretty firm. Probably about a tablespoon and a half, right? But like my other cookies, I like to make them like little logs, like so. If you've watched any of my other cookie videos, I like to stand them up pretty, like that. That way, they're thick cookies. Because if you make them little balls, they just, and kind of press it. Gently press it, not hard. Just so it sticks to that parchment paper. I have some parchment paper here. And like I said, probably a tablespoon or so, tablespoon and a half. And just gently stand it, because you don't want them falling over. So press them a little bit so they don't fall over. I could probably get 3 across, I'm thinking. But we're going to get these in the oven at 350. The oven, make sure it's preheated. Now, like all my cookies, I make them all the same. I just always have done them that way. I think they cook better for me. I put them in the middle rack for at least the half. These are going to cook between probably 10 to 14 minutes. Not quite sure. Depending on ovens, they vary. But we'll check them at 10 minutes to be sure. The cookies are going to look underdone. But understand, when these cookies set, they firm up after a few hours. So don't think, oh, they're half raw. No, they're not. They're cooked. And you'll see that especially the next day. Because if you overcook them, you're going to ruin them. So do not, there's my oven. It's preheated. Do not overcook them. But start them in the middle rack. Let them cook there the first 5 to 6 minutes. Move them to the very top rack, because they'll cook more even that way. Because I don't like a thick crust on the bottom of my cookie. And when it cooks all the way like that and in the middle rack, you're going to get that thick crust. So by cooking it half in the middle, half on the top rack, you get even cooking where you don't have a thick, hard crust on the bottom of your cookie. So that's how I'm going to do these. I always have done them that way. You don't have to, but if you cook them the way I'm saying, you'll see for yourself there is a difference on the overall cookie. But let me get these, like I say, put them on there so gently, and I'm going to get these in the oven at 350, and we'll check them at the 10-minute mark. Okay, there they are, guys. These ones took actually 15 minutes. So, tablespoon and a half to, you know, till you figure, like, I usually make big cookies, to be honest. I usually make like 1/4 cup size and bake them between 18 to 20 minutes. But I wanted to do normal size, so these ones actually cooked exactly 15 minutes. I actually did 11 minutes in the middle rack and the remainder on the very top rack. And these cookies are gonna be perfect. But I'll be back with the final presentation. And you guys, please like and subscribe so we can keep doing these videos for you guys. Alright, let's all help one another. But let me get these cool. Let them cool before you take them off. And like I said, they cooked exactly 15 minutes, and they are going to carry over cook, and they're going to be even better tomorrow as my other cookies. And I'm going to get these off and get me another batch in, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, remember when I was telling you the other ones are almost 2 tablespoons? Well, you can see the difference. See? These ones I don't really want to pick up because they're still... But these ones are 1/4 cup, and these took it exactly 18 minutes. See the difference? These ones come up more thicker. But it's your choice. Almost 2 tablespoons at, what did I say, 15, 16 minutes. And this one took exactly 18 minutes. But yeah, I like the thick ones like that. You can see the difference there. See there? I'm going to get these plated up. God, they're good. You can see some's missing over here already. They are delish. Okay, remember when I was telling you the other ones are almost 2 tablespoons? Well, you can see the difference. See? These ones I don't really want to pick up because they're still... But these ones are 1/4 cup, and these took it exactly 18 minutes. See the difference? These ones come up more thicker. But it's your choice. Almost 2 tablespoons at, what did I say, 15, 16 minutes. And this one took exactly 18 minutes. But yeah, I like the thick ones like that. You can see the difference there. See there? I'm going to get these plated up. God, they're good. You can see some's missing over here already. They are delish. Alright, there they are. They're all done. I had some white chocolate chips in the refrigerator. Just figured I'd throw those on there. They will get ate, believe me, just by themselves. But just to make it look pretty. But there they are, you guys. Please give them a try and like and subscribe as always. And please drop me a comment. Let me know if you made them. Let me know what you think of them. And until next time, we will see you guys later. Enjoy the cookies. Thanks for watching.